Hey guys, it's Keralis. Welcome back everybody to Surviving Mars. Just sit back, relax and enjoy. If you do enjoy, smack the like button and leave some nice feedback in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the game. Also, if you're watching this on 14th of March 2018, that means the game comes out tomorrow, the 15th of March. And for those who pick it up, I just want to say good luck, Space Pioneers. You are in for a ride, and so far it's been such an enjoyable journey. Everything's just been working out fantastically great.
Funding
No bugs,
received.
no nothing. Spank you, lady. Look at this. Look how detailed it is in the inside. I didn't even know. Man, that's awesome. So in the previous episode, what we do, we built the Megadome, and it's huge. Like there's so much space. Like you don't really know what to do with all the space. Like you can, look at this, for example. Like we just wasted space with parks. But is that a waste? I don't think so, because it looks amazing. But they are definitely huge. And by the way, have we even seen the Space Institute up and close and personal? I don't think we have. I do like the models. There's a big like sphere on the inside of some type, and I guess they go up here on a little platform somehow. I don't know. It's awesome. And also we did set off and started the wonder, or one of the wonders, which is the space elevator. And I think like if something is going to be a game changer in this game, it's going to be this guy. Because transporting stuff to Earth in a rapid speed and then getting, I think it said discounted prices on rest from Earth. It's going to be incredible. I can't wait to see this up and running. And we're almost there. Are we? Well, it's going to take a while, but we will get there, all right? So what do we do? What do I want to do in today's episode? I do want to expand a little bit. We still have 2 milestones, the 1000 colonists and construct a wonder. Wonder is definitely going to be completed in today's episode, and the colonist may be in the next one. Also, yeah, this guy. You know what? You know me automated anymore. You stop doing that, because when the space elevator is up, we don't even need the rockets anymore. Well, maybe for people, I guess. Yeah, people. Yeah, that's going to be most needed, I guess. But anyhow, so let's see here. We have the base up here. We do still have problems with metals.
Research
hey,
complete.
That is something we did. You know what? Look at this. In the previous episode, we got the Molehole Mine. And I think that counts as a wonder as well. Which means if we would place that in the main base, that's going to bring in metals, right? Yeah, and this Omega Telescope is done as well. Okay, so what are we currently researching? We're doing the fusion reactor upgrade, and then the research amplification. Now we're going to do a little bit of tweaking job. We're going to do the plasma cutters next, because that is boosts the rare metal extractor production by 50%. And if we get the space elevator, that's going to be nuts. And then I'm going to do fusion reactor, and then the research lab upgrade. Perfect, picture perfect, I would say. So let's do that. But yes, thinking of it, you know what we do? I did make a little temp dome up here, but I did cancel that for reasons unknown. So let's just salvage that. Oh yeah, cancel that because of the introduction. It kind of looked really stupid in the background, just having like a little shell of something. We're gonna do one of those guys back here. We're gonna do... Yikes, I'm clapping my hands for reasons unknown. I'm gonna do an Omega Telescope. Can we squeeze in it? Yes, we can. So that's gonna boost the research, I believe. So if I would put it down here... I'm not going to regret it, right? Or will I? Maybe I will. But let's do some power cables in the back. Bam. So that should work, I believe. And also, you know what? Let's do this. I don't think technically it's going to be needed for a long time, but during the build process, why not? Let's just add a little like drone hub somewhere abouts in the vicinity, like here, for example. And then maybe a few of those depots. So what is needed for this guy? We're going to need concrete in masses, metals, and electronics. So I guess we can just do 1 universal and 1 concrete. I don't think that matters that much. But then again, nah, we should be fine. And by the way, is this guy going to be connected? I think he will. Let me just boost that little thing here. And then some power cables to that guy. Is that going to work? Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Is this even in range? It should be in range. Yeah, it is. And then the molehole. That made a huge. Every single thing of those is huge. I don't want to place it too close to those guys, because this is going to kind of like pollute the area, right? But if I would place it here, it's going to be quite close to the drone hub on the other side. Place it. Do we regret ourselves? I think we will eventually, but let it be for now. Let it be for now. Let me see here. That goes from here, so let's just go zoop, like this. And if this could boost in metals, we're gonna be a happy camper, I tell you that. Let's see here. We're gonna have rare metals depot, and maybe a few concrete ones as well. There we go. That should be enough for us. Like we have, I think, what do we have? 50 of those guys now, the shuttles. And they're a little bit clueless on the docking situations. They're just standing about and like hovering about and waiting for their turn. And it's taking some time. They're not the smartest people around, or drones, or whatever you're gonna call them. But I guess it works. And also here. Yeah, look at this. So if I would create a dump site, for example, right? And then some storage piles for concrete, I guess that means those drones are going to be working. Because I don't think they pick up those piles until they have a dump site, it seems. I'm not really sure if that is how it operates. But I think it is. That is boosted, and everything works out. Also, I think, you know what I think it is? That the Omega Telescope, I think it said something with breakthroughs, like we're going to get some breakthrough technologies just building this, or just by building this. So that is not going to be bad. How are you doing in production on those guys? It's not that great, I would say. But let's open up this guy. Let's open up, let me see, that is opened, and that is going to be open in 2 shifts. What I think we can do is, I guess we could get rid of the fungi farms. Don't get me wrong, I like him, and I do produce quite a bit of food on a daily basis. But we have so much food and on the rise. And I highly doubt it's the fungi farm which causes the rise. So let's do this. Let's salvage the whole zone. And instead of them, we're just going to place a polymer factory on the other side. And hopefully we can make use of that instead. Let me see here. That goes out, and this goes out. Can anybody destroy them? Hopefully they will. Polymer factory. It might be a little bit of an overkill. But I guess we need it for the future. Could even remove them and replace them with polymer factory, but I don't think we have the manpower in this building to have it all. I wonder if that guy needs... I wonder if this guy needs... I didn't think about that. Maybe that guy needs manpower. But just in case he needs manpower, I don't think we're gonna have any problems even building a megadome next to this. Well, we could... No, megadome is out of the question, but a medium dome goes in here in between, right? Yes, we will. So just in case we screw something up, we can totally place this guy here. And yeah, that's gonna work. I'm like, why am I doing it? I don't know. I just want to have it here. I want to have more buildings. I want to have more people around. I like seeing those people. I like seeing their little faces all over the place. Not jumping from buildings and such. As we had it. Oh, this is like a local guy. What is going on? It'll stressed out. Okay, can I talk to you somehow? Are you homeless? Sir, you need to move away to a better place. Can you jump in here? Can you take somebody's place? And hopefully you're gonna get sane, because those places are much, much better. Oh yeah, look at this. I forgot about that. We did unlock this in the previous episode, the Home Collective, which increases service comfort of each place upgraded by 10, which means those apartment complexes, okay, they're ugly. In my opinion, they're not. I think they're beautiful places, but according to the game, they're just like 35 in comfort. And if we do this, they're gonna become 45. Not gonna do them all, because they do cost quite a bit of polymers, and I don't really afford that yet, but eventually we will, and hopefully the cover is gonna go up. Like Picard over here. What are we doing? Which is absolutely amazing in Picard. It seems like everything is just right in this dome.
Research complete.
Oh, look at this guy. Like, he's happy.
Cable fault reported.
How can you be so happy? Oh, do you have a bar? Check. And we do have a casino. Okay, that makes sense. So casino, lifetime, 852 visits? Working 3 shifts. That might be the answer to problems. I didn't think about that before. But you know how people work 2 shifts, right? And we only have bars open on 2 shifts. That means when they are off work, the bar is closed, and they get miserable. How is this? 3 shifts. People, I know that might be actually the case to a lot of problems around. Kids, you know what? No, 2 shifts. This guy over here, for example, let's work 3 shifts. We don't even have people in it. 3 shifts in the little thing over here. Get people in it. Okay, this one is a little bit like but let's just wait with that. Casino over here, how is that doing? It's gonna be 3 shifts, high priority, just to boost the people's morals and whatnot. We could maybe just have 1 employee per shift. Okay, 2. I stretched to 2. Okay, 2 is gonna be fine. And what else? The casino, and then we have the bar over here. Muy importante, boosted. And I want to see this being built as soon as we can.
Cable fault reported. Pipe leak reported.
Lady, I simply don't care. Because I'm watching the space elevator being built up. If people die, people will die, but they will die for a good cause. They will die for the colony as brave little souls on Mars, okay? And it's being constructed. The humongous fidget spinner of a space elevator is being built. Let's just go a little power cable here as well. I guess that's going to be needed. There we go. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Should we go? No, that should be enough, I guess. I'm not really technically sure why they built it as a fidget spinner. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense having a big fidget spinner space elevator. Holy crap, it's framey. Currently 10 frames, 15 on 3 in speed in this area. There's something which is really framey here. And I don't think it's the wind turbines. Is it done? It's almost done. Ladies and gentlemen.
Milestone achieved.
It is completed. And oh boy, it's beautiful. So how does this operate? Waiting for export. So I guess they're going to be loading it by default kinda-ish. You know what we're going to do this. We're going to do a little stockpile here with rare metals, I guess, would be a thing. And also maybe a few universals. You might be like, why? Because we're going to be buying stuff from buying stuff from Earth, right? And mostly what we're going to be buying is electronics, for example. We're going to be buying polymers, for example. Also, we're going to be buying some machine parts just in case. So let's queue that up, and that's going to be picture perfect. And man, it's nice. Insufficient power. Okay, we need more power for this guy to operate, I guess. But how does this operate? Can I just go in here? No, I can't. So how do we buy stuff from Earth? Oh, okay. Let's just wait until this is constructed, and hopefully that's gonna fix or make my day. I guess that is kind of like, I don't know. This is like warehouses, and how let me see here. If I go to map, can I see? Oh, it definitely goes up. I think, or maybe not. Yeah, I think there's something going up here, all the way to space. That's sweet. Okay, let's just queue them up as well. Forgot about them. And then the whole map is kind of like deep scan and whatnot. But let's see now. Okay. So it's operational. It requires 40 power.
Cable fault reported.
No, lady. No. 27 out of 100 has been loaded. And now, yes, it has opened up. So that kind of means I can just go in here and, for example, okay, I need more polymers. And I order them. I'm not sure about the price differences, however. Let me see the prefab buildings, because I know a lot of them cost like 400 million, like for a Stirling engine. That's half the price. It is half the price. On Earth, in a rocket, that costs 400 million. Machine parts factory, yeah, half the price. It's like a 50% discount, everybody. And in my books, that is pretty darn amazing. But let me see if we can just shoot that up in space, and we're gonna see how that operates. Not sure that's gonna be doing. Can I click it, or does this need to be? Okay, high priority on this guy. I guess we need to fill it up fully, and then it just goes zoom. If that makes any sense, it goes zoom up in space. You know what I want to do? I want to do this. I want to start replacing those guys as well with the big boys, the atomic accumulators, because we're going to be needing quite a bit of power in today's episode when everything is up and running, I guess, like the molehole. Then maybe just a little gap here. 3, 4. There we go. That's 4 more of those guys. And I think if we would replace that with Stirling engines, man, that would make a whole lot of difference. Should we be dismantling some? How are we doing in power? Nighttime scenario. Well, still daytime technically.
Sector scanned.
We have 7,000 stored power. Oh, by the way, how's that research going? Okay, it's almost done with this at least. Can we outsource? Yeah, we can do one outsourcing. There we go. So 5,000 points on a daily basis. I want to start dismantling those guys. I know this is a little bit of a bad situation because it's getting nighttime. We're going to need the power during nighttime. But hopefully we have enough stored power, which is going to last us during the day or during the nights. And, okay, this might be easier just doing this, right? Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I would not recommend doing this. I'm a little bit brave one brave little soul, because we might run out of power during nighttime and everything's gonna come crashing down on our face.
Funding received.
2 billion? Okay, you know what? 2 billion? That's a lot of stuff. How much is a Stirling Generator? That's 12 polymers and 6 electronics. We don't have that much, so what if I would go? What if I would test this out, go to Space Elevator and say, hey, send me some Stirling Generators. Like, send me 9 of those guys. Launch.
Sector scanned.
And what is gonna happen? Okay, I think it shot up into space, right? Going up,
Funding
it says.
received.
Funding received. Does it come down again? I see a hole. It's kind of sleek. Going down. Okay, so the elevator's going down, everybody.
We have a delivery on the space elevator.
Thank you, lady. That's a pleasant new phrase. Thank you so much. That means those have arrived, right? So if we have the prefabs, and I know this might be like just the wrong area to put them in, but let's do this. And I know there's going to be a gap in the middle, I guess, in the matrix. There's going to be a gap in the middle matrix, but doesn't matter. Let's just place them on the outskirts over here. So then we have all those as a prefabs, and I guess we can construct some ourselves as well. But just imagine, how many can that be? Well, I don't know. I don't even count them, but there's a lot of them, those guys.
Resources are low.
And also going to get rid of all those, well, eventually, I guess we're going to get rid of all those. Mainly because it's just upkeep cost. It's like, I mean, it's just not necessarily paying all these machine parts. Instead of those guys, which are cheap. If you don't open them, if you keep them closed at all times, they don't require any maintenance whatsoever. Just going to be producing 10 power, bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. So, I mean, that's kind of great for us. Not bad. And how are we doing in power? 80,
Cable fault
120.
reported. Pipe leak reported.
Yeah, this is going to be a mayhem because night is about to arrive and we won't have enough power during the night. And I'm a little bit unsure if we have enough stored power to sustain one more night. We will see. We will see. How would a space elevator work in real life? Is that a thing?
Cable fault reported.
Have they thought about doing space elevators? How would that work even? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this is almost got stuff for it as well. Just lacking one concrete and a little bit of metals.
Resources are low. Anomaly analyzed.
New text? Lady, tell me, what is this? Is it the last one? Indeed it is. What is that? The dream reality. Project Morpheus stimulates and the development of new perks in adult colonists through the entire colony. Oh man, that is amazing. Cue it up. Dream reality. Okay, I like the sound of that. Please cue it up. Also, like, knowing me, why haven't I done this? The Hanging Gardens. It's just a Keralis thing to do. I've said it for many episodes, and I still haven't researched that. I don't know why. I'm not sure how this is going to be operating, by the way, but I guess they thought of that in the game development.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye.
Thank you. I've heard you before. I know what it is. It's the dream reality, the Project Morpheus type of thing. Okay, let's speed this up. Just imagine the possibilities now. Oh my gosh. Okay, can I go inside? I want to be inside of it. I don't know. I don't think I can. But so this doesn't seem to require any people whatsoever. The daily production predicted is 50 metal and 50 rare metals, and then a lot of waste rock. And from the waste rock, let me see, there's concrete depots. That's perfect. From the waste rock, I guess we could make use. Let's just put 2 of those like that, all right? So they're going to be bringing out some waste rock into those guys, and then from that waste rock, we're going to be creating more concrete for the community. Yes, 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 and yes. Polymers, electronics, please buy space elevator. So how much does it cost? Polymers? There's 35 million of 5. It's not cheap, but I mean, what should I do with the money otherwise? Holy crap, look at this. We can just be going. Okay, so let's maybe do 200 seems to be the limit on this, right? So let's go 100 of each, maybe? Like that? Launch? And can I redo that again? Like, okay, I'm gonna do like 20 of that, 20 of that, 25. Yeah, pretty much so. I can launch it again. Okay, so that means like the spaceships we got over here, they've done a fantastic job for the colony. We're gonna keep them. And I think we might send them back because every single one of them is full. So let's do that. And on the next turn, we're just gonna say, hey, don't refuel them. Don't do nothing with them. Or we can even just have them on Earth, just in case we need some people, right? Because they don't need it in the colony now. So you just close up. And up and away.
Funding received. Cable fault reported.
1.2 billion. That's nuts.
We have a power shortage.
A little late bloomer, this guy. It would be just amazing if they were like synchronized like that, but no. Late bloomer it is. And there you go. See you never, I guess. Let's repair this request maintenance, please.
We have a delivery on the space elevator.
Thank you, lady. What has come? All the goodies for us? I think they are arrived. Yes, they have, which means I guess we can just build all those guys as well. I should maybe have bought the Stirling Generators. I think they might have been cheaper for us to buy them than buy the polymers and stuff. How can we speed this up? Ladies and gentlemen, please do. We have a surplus power. Yes, we have store power for 1,795. That's not going to last us. It's not going to last us throughout the night. And that is the problem. Okay, you know what? Let's just squeeze in one more extra guy here in between. It's going to kill me otherwise. I guess people can go around if needed. 58 being stored. 594 still on the planet. I mean, cash is not of an issue anymore. We have 1.4 billion again. And with that money, I think we're just going to outsource a little bit. I think you can outsource even... I think there's like a 2 million or 2 billion category of outsourcing as well. I haven't reached that, but there is one. We can just choose like the 2 billion. Yeah, that looks really redonkulous over here. Let's demolish that. Perfect, done it. Man, this is amazing. This is those wonders, complete game changers. Like we have such a great production of everything, like 60 polymers on a hourly basis or a daily basis, 37 electronics, 40 machine parts, and fuel 234. How the consumption has gone up quite drastically. But it doesn't really matter because we're not going to be using any of the rockets.
Received.
Have all they reached Earth? Yes, they have. Look at that. So now we have 2 billion again. And do I need the billions? No, because we have everything we need. Well, don't really, because we need to construct this guy as well. So hopefully that's going to happen. We need 210 metals and a lot of electronics. I guess we can buy them. Should we buy them? Yes, let's go buy some. Let's go buy some electronics. Space elevator, electronics. Let's buy, I don't know, 100 maybe. And then some polymers. Let's get a few of them as well. Why not? 80 and more electronics. There we go. Launch. See, that's what I mean. Like if you would start out with the easy mode, that is how it would be. It would be super easy. You wouldn't have struggled anything. Man, look at them. Kind of feels like they're having like a little bit of a conversation. And she's like, oh, going down. They look so sad when they go down. It's like, please keep your arms in at all times. 1.45 billion? What is happening? Okay, that is the going down pose and going up pose, I guess. There's nobody in those. There's never nobody in those. There's a guy. Why are you not laying down in beds and whatnot? Yeah, we haven't really taken care of our medical treatments and stuff on this, but it still has worked out. How many kids do we have? 35.
We have a delivery on the space elevator.
Well, I be darned. Welcome. Send it in. How does this even work? Like, it came down, right? And now, can you just go in there, load it up, and you just go in and pick stuff off, right? Okay, I can go back to this and go Space Invader again. And I want to have more electronics. See, this is what I mean. It's a game changer. It's not an exploit. It's not. Like, we are making so much rare metals at this stage that we can just continue doing this over and over again. Sweetheart, you have any problems? Okay, don't worry. We will fix more charging stations to you. Recharge station. Boom and boom. There we go. Priority on this guy. And how are we doing on the Stirling Generators? Yes, indeed, great. So open them up, Sesame.
Cable fault reported.
So now, in this state of openness, they will require polymers for maintenance, but it's going to take a while. But if they are closed...
Funding received.
Not needed. Surplus power of 540. And is this completed yet? It's not. Is it being constructed? No, not yet. Please do this. And how are we doing on this guy? We're lacking still metals and still electronics. So it's just a matter of waiting. Okay, general training, emergency training, and this scrubber is up next. And then I'm going to queue up, okay, the medical tower. Okay, it does the medical center. The increased birth rate in the dome, which is maybe not needed. Because it seems like we can handle that pretty much great on our own, right? 878 faces, and I have no idea where they're squeezing in for the stage, because there is no place, no room, nowhere. Oh, this is done. This is completed. Okay, so let's focus on this. What do we want to have? We just want to have some place for people, right? Those people can be working in polymer factories, maybe, because we don't need anything else around here. Maybe, let's see here, maybe machine part factory. No, maybe some electronics. Yeah, it could work, right? So let's do something. I'm gonna be on the cheap side, because if I can upgrade the apartments, that should do us great. So let's place 1, 2, and let's do. Let me see here. How is that gonna be? It's gonna be there. I mean, you should maybe have one more of those. That's 48. Let's thinking of it. No, let's have one more over here. And let's make something a little bit more comfy for the peeps. So there's going to be maybe the smart complexes around here. So one on this side, one on that side. And then, what do we want to have? Space bar here. Then on the opposite side, we're going to have the casino complex. It seems to be just a great combination for people, alright? Also going to have some diners. That's kind of like the boring part, infirmary. A little bit boring as well. We can have the grocer, because we can. And what do we want to have? We want to have a gym? Yeah, let's have a gym on this side. Electronics store. Yes, that's going to be kind of cool having here, because we are producing electronics in this building. So it's not going to be a bad thing to have. We could have a security station in the background. And in front of that, we can either have... Did we have the art workshop on this side? Nope. So we can have a little art workshop as well. Boom. And maybe just some parks. This is the third wonder in today's episode, and there's one electronic missing, and they are building. They are praying to the big... 2.2 billion. Thank you, lady. They're praying to the big telescope gods somewhere abouts. Now, meanwhile, they're praying. Let's outsource some more stuff over here. Boom. Boom. And boom. 17,350. This is what I mean. If you would use this, which is not an exploit still, but it's kind of like on the cheaty side, in my opinion, we would get 2 billion every single 7,000 research points. And since we have 17,000 over here now, that means we could do this 2.5 times on a daily basis, and that's 4 billion. And with those money, we could just put in here again and do it over again. So this could be like 100,000 research points per day or cycle. So it would be a little bit the easy way, I guess. How does this even going to operate? I'm wondering. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Breakthroughs discovered.
Oh, we got 3 breakthroughs as well from this. This is the Omega Telescope. It seems to be spinning by itself. Ah, no way. Okay, that is kind of neat. But I'm wondering, what was those breakthroughs we just got? We got cryosleep. Passenger rockets carry 20 more colonists. Check. We've got Martian steel. Lowers metals cost for building construction by 25%. Check. And then we got space rehabilitation. Colonists have a 50% chance to lose a flaw on their journey to Mars. So if we pick idiots, we might get smart people when they get here, right? Is that the thing? I think it is. Man, that is insane. And also, look at that. 20,000 points on a daily basis. So we're producing 10,000 points ourselves. I don't even know. I kind of don't want to do those, but it kind of feels like we have to do everything. So we're going to do the autonomous sensors, which we don't even need. We don't need the heaters, but I want to queue them up anyhow because we kind of like, it's kind of like in the category of research. And then we're going to get the wireless power. And I mean, all of this is going to be done in one day. All those 5 in the queue. Okay, that is just so easy mode. But man, but we're not done there. We're not done yet because we did get this.
Research complete.
The scrubber. So how would the scrubber work? So let's say I would place it here in this corner. It's terrible. It's a terrible location for it. Like we would have to place it like just in the middle somewhere, but so it would scrub all the things, right? So we need to kind of overlap it. But okay, for testing purposes, I'm gonna place it here. I'm gonna boost the priority. I'm gonna see if they build that, if those here are gonna be cleaned up. Because if that's the case, oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. Mistakes were made. Let's put
Pipe leak reported. Let's salvage
this guy over here. And I just put that here instead. I'm gonna see if it kind of scrubs those at least. So it's just some metals. It's not that expensive, and just some electronics. Was quite honestly, it's quite expensive. It's 5 electronics and 15 metals each. But we do have beautiful little like bots. Who's building it? Okay, scrubber, do your work.
Cable fault reported.
Okay, so let's see here. They're pretty dirty, right? As I see them. Emits pulses which reduces the dust accumulated on buildings on its range. But this is like a tiny range. Oh, we can do a service area. Okay, a big range. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, it might take a while, but it also might be very cool to have within the community. Especially like I said before, that I kind of hate the dust accumulating on pipes and whatnot. Like here, for example, like look how dirty this section looks, right? So if I would do the scrubber here, for example, right? That should scrub all those buildings in the vicinity, like all those, what should you call it? Those. And it also maybe is going to save us some maintenance costs because they're going to be clean. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long it's going to take until it's going to scrub something, but well, let it emit some pulses then, or pulses. We're gonna see how it works. Everybody, that's gonna conclude today's episode. Man, what a progress we have. 3 new wonders built in today's episode. We have this, the Mega Telescope, we have the space elevator, and we have the Molehole Mine, which I guess counts as a wonder because it comes into this category, right? So now we need to research more of those guys. And okay. Let's do that next, I guess. We're gonna have the Geoscape Dome, the large-scale excavation, and then we're gonna have the Dream Reality. It's awesome. And also queue up the Hanging Gardens for Keralis, okay? That's 60,000 points. It's gonna be a few days, but it's gonna happen. Thank you so much for watching once again, everybody. Smash the like button if you guys did enjoy. I'm Keralis, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. Have a very nice day, and remember, the game gets released tomorrow. So make sure you grab it and have fun playing it. See you guys soon. Bye bye.